Okay, what we're gonna do now is do the stutter effect. And the stutter effect is very easy. We want to find the part that we want to stutter, and then here's the secret. It's called the 1/1/8. So the 1/1/8 or the 1/8, that's what's gonna help us. So right here, I got this little piece of audio.
I know you're gonna dig this.
That's the little part. So now I just gotta find the part that I want to repeat and then put it every single 1/8. So let's just say we're gonna get this piece, and if we extend it, right here's the 1/8. Now in order to get here, you wanna go to time display, hit beats and bars and beats. And then this is the part that we're gonna repeat. Just this piece, and then I'm gonna show you a little trick. So here you see the 1.108. Now if we press Option and then click on this little piece and then slide it, it'll give us a copy. We're gonna put it on the 12th. Right? Put it on the 8th. There. 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 So it's in the beginning, the 1/8, 12, 8, 13, 8, 14. Okay? So once we do that, so now you hear it doing the stutter. And it does a perfect stutter. So we can put this piece back.
I know you gonna dig.
Right?
I know.
You know what I mean? So to get it even a little bit more better, we can take off this little silence. We can if we want. We don't have to. This little silence. Again, it's if we want. It's to everybody's choosing. Don't have to. Not at all. So I'm going to show you another little trick. Two little tricks with this I'm going to show you. So, again, I'm sliding it too fast. I'm sorry, guys. Here we go.
I know you're gonna dig this.
Right? Now here's another little great effect. Click on that one. Click on this one. Oh, it's not letting me select it here. See if we can't group or merge all these clips together. Here we go. I'm gonna merge them together. Now we're gonna slide this over. So now I'm gonna show you a quick effect. We're gonna do the slide in.
I know.
Right? You can actually just do it a little bit. There we go. Do like a little arch. A little bit more lower. Now it just slides in.
I know you're gonna dig this.
Now to go above and beyond. What I'm gonna do here is that this one here at the top. I'm gonna go ahead and cover this one. Here we do this one at the bottom. We're gonna lower it to about 5. Yeah, we'll do 6. Whatever. We'll do 6. We're gonna do that to each and every other one. Do -6. And it really doesn't matter. You know what I mean? It's just you want to lower it. So we're gonna do, and then we're gonna do the same with the top, but now we're gonna do the opposite. Right? So instead of lowering this, we're gonna lower this one. So basically what we're doing is we're doing a pan. And we could do it the other way on the actual multi-track, but you know, if you're not using multi-track, you just want to do it fast. This is the fastest way to do it. You know what I mean? So that, and we could do this one, but I think I'm gonna leave this one the same. So I'm just gonna go boom, 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 right? It's gonna go like that. Now we just go back to what we're working on here, and it's already lowered it, and then you're gonna hear the stereo effect.
I know you're gonna dig this.
And again, it all depending if you wanted to go faster, you can time stretch this. Hit time stretch. I'm going to click on the little side here, holding the option. Close this down a little bit, and then put this back. And now you just speeded it up.
I know you're gonna dig this. I know you're gonna dig this.
And that's the way that I do the stutter effect. Now you might not hear the stereo effect, but that's because of my computer on how I'm screen recording. I think it's screen recording on mono, so it's not doing the actual stereo effect, but you can't actually hear it. But if you try it at home and dabble with it, and once you pan it, lower those volumes on opposite sides, you're going to hear the stereo effect from your speakers using the left and right speaker. You know, just make sure you have some monitor speakers and not just coming out of the computer, because then you're only going to hear the mono. Or some headphones, you could put on some headphones. Now, to actually make it hear more stereo, lower the volumes all the way down, and you're going to hear more of that stereo effect. So how I lowered it on 6, you can actually silence it, and you're going to hear more of that stereo effect.